We're back, and I've not yet installed the polyurethane ramps in, but I wanted Lisa to explain what this all means. We've got stronger pulls on the red and blue channels. Now, what does that mean? And tell us why you know, or you're confident in what you think you know this test shows.
Well, if we set up 4 pressure transducers exactly the same, with the same exact gains, and the balanced at 0, if all of that stuff is correct, then all the pressure transducers in a normal vibration situation should be pulling all exactly the same. But we're definitely seeing the red and the blue pulling stronger. Now the blue's probably pulling stronger because of the inaccuracies of the ramps. The red's pulling stronger because there's only one thing it could be doing. It has to be thrusting away from the red pressure transducer. So the red is actually being pulled harder. When it's pulled harder, you actually get a larger signal out of it.
Okay, and the blue is getting pulled as well because of the asymmetry.
Asymmetry, it's probably asymmetry because there's no reason for the blue to be pulled at all based on this design.
Okay, so the only thing that's pulling on it is the ball's pulling over the ramp, giving us a thrust vector. In what direction would you say the net thrust vector is in this device?
It's going to be toward the front of the device or where the ramps are located.
Right, slightly offset to the right along the longitudinal axis.
That's correct, and that actually could be having to do with the way the ball is captured again after the thrust is actually exerted.
Okay.
So, and that could be a problem with the way the slots are designed in this particular case, but it still does not negate the fact that the red channel is pulling harder than any channel.
So we're getting thrust in a linear direction?
Yeah, kind of, but offset because of
in a linear direction to the right of the longitudinal axis.
Your thrust is going to be sitting at about 45 degrees to the front of the device right now.
Much more than anything to the rear.
That's correct. There's nothing going to the rear.
Nothing at all going to the rear.
Not according to what I see.
So all the energy is moving forward.
That's correct. At about 45 degrees offset though. But that's okay because you could say, well, if you took the error in consideration and put this device on something, for instance, a boat or something, and turned it 45 degrees, it should power it straight on.
Well, the point here is, since this is a proof of concept device and it's not fully optimized, it does demonstrate that we can control which way the thrust vector goes by how we configure it.
That's correct. If we went in and tweaked on the ramps a little bit to take that error out, we could get a straight pull from the back.
Thank you very much. Now let's stop this so I can go back and put those polyurethane ramps in and see what we get there. We'll be back in a minute.